92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
A guy named Anthony is on the phone to do a second date update, and he met his date the old-fashioned way at the club.
Oh,
Yeah, got his bell bottoms on, slicked back his hair, couple gold chains,
Sounds like you're talking about the disco, sir.
doing the sprinkler on the dance floor,
Oh,
attracting
my
all the ladies.
Goodness, how could anyone just even saying that turns me on?
Well, he said he met her at the club, and I'm just assuming that's the kind of guy Anthony is. I don't know that because I haven't really talked to him yet. Anthony, is that your game?
Hey, how's it going?
Good, man. You wearing bell bottoms at the club?
You know what? That night I might have been. I was taking all kinds of advice from everybody. I don't know what I was doing.
Oh, it was a wild night then.
Yeah, I mean, it was a friend's birthday party. It was my first time going out like that in a while, and I guess it just kind of got out of control. We all did, but normally I'm the guy who keeps it together, and I was definitely not doing that.
Was she someone that was in your group of friends that you hadn't really known before, or is this somebody that you just met at the club, like a random?
I think she was a friend of a friend.
It was a good night. I see.
So, because I'm trying to remember, because it was easy enough to start talking to her. I don't entirely remember how that happened, but it seemed easy enough as if we were there for the same party, but I don't know who she's connected to at this point. None of my friends knew her.
How much do you know about her at all?
All I remember is I thought she was really funny, and she looked at me like she was interested in what I had to say, but
Okay. And do you know her name?
Yeah, her name was Deanna. She had a great smile, and I mean, see, the problem is I remember about, let's say, 60% of the night. You know what I mean? Like I have a vague idea of how it went.
Okay, so you got hammered then.
Yeah, man, there was a special that night. It was like Long Island iced tea for $3.
Oh, that gives me a headache just you even saying that.
Long Island iced teas are terrible.
Oh, God.
And the worst part was the bartender. I remember his name was Brendan, and I started calling him B all night because I kept saying Long Island iced tea for $3, B, and he kept saying
Oh, man.
It was just so much fun to say. I didn't even think about what I was doing.
So what'd you do? Like hang out with her all night?
Well, we just started off at the bar trying to talk, and that went all right, but it's loud in there, so we kind of gave up. But then we ended up just kind of making our way to the dance floor, and that's when it started getting hazy, because after that it was just kind of a blur of dancing and Long Island iced teas, and then...
Do you think maybe the reason it felt like something you've never experienced before was because of those Long Island iced teas? It just everything felt great, and maybe it wasn't?
You know, I think it's possible. It's possible. I think some people say that different types of drinks get you different types of drunk, and this is a first for both for me, so I don't know what to compare it to.
Long Island iced teas are a love potion for him, is what it sounds
Yeah,
like.
I think so.
How did the night end with her?
So, okay, I kind of remember her asking me to walk her home, and I think I did, but...
You think?
There was definitely some conversation. I want to say she asked me, but it might have been me offering.
Who knows?
And I want to say that she said yes, but she might have said no. I don't even know at this point. But I think I remember us actually leaving to do that, but I don't remember reaching anywhere. I don't remember dropping her off or anything like that. All I really remember is being put into a cab.
By
and then
her?
I think so. Maybe not, though. I don't know.
I didn't ask. How drunk was she?
I mean, I thought that everybody was as drunk as I was, so, you know, I assumed that she was the same as me, but,
But who knows?
hopefully not, because I was in rough shape, it turned out.
So somebody put you in a cab, and that's the last thing you remember?
Yeah, someone put me in a cab. I got home safely. I know that.
Oh, good thing you got home safely, because I think the whole point of you walking her home is to get her home safely, but that's cool.
I know. Well, it turns out she got home safely. I know that because I've been in some limited communication with her.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Well, I texted her to follow up, and she's been icy, to say the least. Because, like, I would say, hey, I had a great time the other night, and then she'd just respond, I bet you did. And I don't know what she means by that, because I think she remembers something that I don't. And
Or she's just being coy. Maybe she's just being like, oh, I bet you did, because you met me.
yeah, no, I don't think that's it, because I've tried asking her if we can go out together again, and she's been, like, pretty against it and pretty firm.
What do you mean by pretty against it?
Pretty firm.
Like, she's not, like, she's using a lot of, yeah, I don't think so, and not this time, but she's also not saying a hard, like, I think she wants me to keep asking, so she
No.
keeps finding different ways to put me down. You know?
When someone says I don't think so, I think that's the same as saying no.
Maybe, I don't know. This could be different. Like I said, we had a great time up until maybe midnight. And then,
Up until you don't remember anything.
right. After that, I'm not very confident.
Okay,
But-
well, we'll play a song, call her, and figure out what happened with the rest of your night and why she's not wanting to see you again.
She didn't say she doesn't want to see me again. She said, I don't think so. It's
Okay.
not the same thing.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll call her and find out right after this, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
4 words that should never be uttered on a first date. Long Island iced tea. It's all down here from there. Really, no words that should ever be uttered ever. Long Island iced tea. They should be illegal.
Well,
Nothing good ever happens when you have Long Island iced teas. And Anthony, who's on the phone for a second date update today, had a bunch of them on his first date. Well, that's not even really a date. He met this girl named Deanna at the club. They had a special on Long Island iced teas, and he took full advantage and says he had a fun time hanging out with her, and they bonded and danced, and then he thinks he walked her home at the end of the night, but he's not sure, and somebody put him in a cab, but he doesn't know who. So we're going to call Deanna and find out what happened with the rest of his night and why she won't go out with him again.
And you do realize, I mean, since the second half of the night is so hazy, there could be like something really horribly embarrassing that she reveals about you.
Yeah, I'm pretty terrified.
Okay.
All right.
As long as we're ready.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to dial her phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, is this Deanna?
Yes. Who's this?
Deanna, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hi.
Hi. Are you familiar with the show?
So which show?
The radio show.
I don't know what you mean. What are you talking about?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show. You're not familiar with it at all?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm calling because you recently went on a date with somebody who does listen to the show.
And he emailed us because he says that you're not calling him back after your date, and he wanted us to see if we could find out why.
Who is the he?
His name is Anthony.
Oh.
Yeah, Anthony. You met him at the club the other night?
Mm-hmm.
You've been texting with him?
Well, more like he's been texting with me. So yeah.
Okay. Well, Anthony emailed us about you because he thought maybe we could figure out why you don't want to go out with him.
No, I'm good. I'm not interested.
In him or in telling us why?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, can you tell us anything? Because he's really curious. He thought you guys had a great time.
A great time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
He sounds like a really nice guy.
Yeah, he's nice. I'm not going to say he's not nice, but great time is pushing it a little bit.
Would it be a bad time? Did you have a bad time with him?
I don't really want to categorize it as bad. It was weird. Can I just say weird?
Yeah.
Sure. Can you tell us anything, though? Because honestly, he doesn't remember most of the night.
If I was as drunk as he was and I had as many Long Island iced teas as he did, I probably wouldn't remember the night either. So,
Was he super obnoxious?
oh my God, so obnoxious.
But didn't you hang out with him, like dance with him all night and go up to the bar and chat and get drinks together?
You know, we started in the beginning of the night, we were talking and it was cool. He seemed really nice. But that was before his eyes started going in a million different directions, and he was probably about 4 Long Island iced teas down. So, yeah. He went from cute to like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm even like standing next to this guy right now. He's so embarrassing.
Oh.
Did he walk you home?
He insisted on walking me home. I did not push for that.
Okay, because he
He was
told
all-
us a little bit about that. He said that he thought you had asked him to walk you home, but he couldn't really remember.
Yeah, no, it didn't go like that. I said, I'm going to go. And he said, well, it's a man's job to make sure a lady gets home okay, so I'm going to walk you home. Hey. Well, I couldn't get rid of him. Not going to lie. So I was like, all right, whatever. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm just going to go with it. It's funny because he thought he was walking me home, but it was more like me walking him home.
Yeah.
So,
Were you the one that put him in a cab?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he was wondering. He couldn't remember. He thought maybe you did or somebody else did.
Yeah, no, it was just him and I. We were walking, and I really saw how drunk he was because he was starting to get emotional talking about his dog that had passed away that he was close with. And oh my God, he was really going in, and I felt bad. It was getting deep.
Okay, so you just want us to tell him that he was annoying and drunk, and that's why you don't want to go out with
Yeah.
him.
And can you also tell him this? It is not okay to try to exchange your date for Taco Bell.
What?
That it's not okay.
What are you talking about? And two, it's not?
No, it's Jubal.
Yeah. Well, we were walking home after the club. We saw a bunch of kids with Taco Bell, and he whipped out $10 and offered to give it to them for the Taco Bell.
Okay.
They said no. He whipped out 20. They said no. So then he turned and looked at me, looked at them, and said, well, what about if you just take her in exchange for the Taco Bell?
You can have her. As long
Like you're some object that could be traded for Taco Bell burritos? Oh, now I'm pissed.
Yeah, I was not okay with that.
What did the kids say?
They laughed and they walked away, and he just was like, I'm so hungry.
Oh, my God. I would have been irate.
As drunk as he was, I'm like, seriously, man, you're going to, like, give me up for fast food? No, this is not. And at that point, I was like, okay, time to call an Uber. And that was it.
Okay.
Good for you.
And that's when you put him in the cab.
Hmm.
All right. Well, I bet you he'd be pretty interested to learn all that. I don't think he remembers any of that because he's on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah, it's good to hear from you again.
Good to hear from me. Did you not just hear, like, my entire story that I just told? Hello? You know what you did?
Well, it was just nice to hear your voice again.
Oh, my God. You got to be kidding me. Did you hear that you tried to trade me for
Okay,
burritos?
I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry I did that. I don't remember doing it, so I trust you. I take your word that that's exactly how it went down. But I promise you, normally if I was sober, I probably wouldn't try to trade you for food, though.
So I would hope you would never, even if you were sober, try to trade me for anything.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I was just joking because I was so drunk and I've been so funny all night.
No, you pulled out your wallet and pulled out actual cash money.
Well, was there more than one taco? Because I'd like to think that I was trying to get some for both of us.
I don't know how much was in the bag. Does it really matter? You tried to trade me for fast food.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter how much Taco Bell there was. I'm sorry I tried to trade you. What if I promise never to do it again?
Oh, my God. Can you promise to never drink again? Because that was just atrocious.
Well, you know what? I'm just glad that I allowed myself to be vulnerable around you.
What?
Because that's how much I care.
No!
Look, the only reason why I got that drunk was because I was so nervous, because I didn't expect you to be showing so much interest in me because you're so pretty.
No, you were drinking so much because it was $3 for 3 Long Island iced teas.
Oh, those must have been dirty.
Well, I mean, I appreciate a good deal, and I was nervous about talking to
It
you.
was also that, Deanna.
Those are two very good statements that he came back with, Deanna. You got to give him that.
I don't know. I mean, he's funny. Listen, I'm going to give it to you, Anthony. You're a funny guy, and you're nice, but you were a lot cooler before you threw down all those drinks. I liked you before that. After that, not so much.
Well, in that case, Deanna, would you like to go out with Anthony again? We'll pay for it.
Deanna, how about this? Go on a date with 10 o'clock me, not 1 a.m. me.
I think you should make it like 7:30 you, Anthony, from the sounds of it.
If you go out with me again, I promise I won't drink on our next date. I won't drink on our next 5 dates. I want you to get to know me, the real me, sober me, all right? I won't eat for 5 days, whatever it takes. I won't do anything other than you.
I don't think you wanted to say that.
That's a weird statement, Anthony.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say, though. My point is, like, I just want you to get to see the real me again, not club me. I don't like that guy. I don't want to be that guy.
What do you think, Deanna? Would you go out with Anthony one more time if he promises not to drink?
Say yes. We've all had dumb drunk nights. Do it. Give him a second chance.
I will go out with you again if you promise not to drink and you promise not to trade me for food.
What do you think, Anthony? Can you do it?
Yeah, that's the deal. I can do it. I promise not to drink. And I promise not to trade you for food.
All right, then
Yes.
let's do it.
All right,
Sure.
well, congratulations, Anthony. You got your second date.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Don't screw it up.
Yeah.
I'm so excited I got to celebrate. Who wants to drink?
No, nobody. Not you.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
A text in at 78592 says, that girl's crazy. I would totally trade myself for some Taco Bell right now. Talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Anthony wanted to call Deanna. He wasn't sure why she wasn't calling him back. It turns out he got so hammered on Long Island iced teas that he was just a mess.
Oh, man.
And he was walking home. Well, she was kind of walking him home, but he said he was walking home and they ran across some kids who had Taco Bell, and he actually tried to buy it from them and then offered to trade her for the food, and that was a big turnoff.
Yeah, probably also because they didn't do the trade. Like, he got denied that too. But what's sad is the red flag should have been the Long Island iced teas. Anytime a guy is drinking just one of those on a date, you know something is going to go horribly wrong.
Anyway, she decided to actually go out with him again just if he doesn't drink.
Oh, man. I don't know if that's a good decision.
Yeah, no, because at some point, even if they date longer, there's going to be Long Island iced teas involved again, and she's going to have to babysit and possibly be traded for food. Probably not a great idea, but they did decide to go out again. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5.
The only
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Women like a man who's well-read,
Yeah, absolutely.
somebody who's very knowledgeable about the classics, like the Green Lantern,
No.
X-Men,
No.
Superman, things like that. Comic books. Yeah, they love it. Jesse is on the phone with us right now, and he's having trouble getting a call back from a girl named Adrian. Apparently, he thinks that his love for comic books might have turned her off. We'll get into that in a second. Jesse, how are you?
I wish I was doing better.
I guess, otherwise you wouldn't be doing a second date update. So the girl who you want to call today, her name is Adrian?
Yeah.
Okay, tell us how you met her.
Well, we were both at a party like a month ago. She was gorgeous and seemed really cool. So we got to talking and we got to drinking. And before I left, I made sure I asked her out. And she said yes. And I asked her to come to my apartment because I wanted to cook her a meal.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, that was going to be your first date? Like, that's pretty intimate for a first date.
Well, I figured, we started talking about food and what she really liked. And then I mentioned that I like to cook. And it just kind of led from there.
That's awesome. So how did it go?
I thought it went pretty well. I make this really awesome chicken casserole. Like, it's my go-to dish.
Go-to dish?
A chicken
are you
casserole?
Are you a good cook?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard any complaints. I like to cook. My mom taught me to cook, and I made this chicken casserole for her. I made cocktails. We had candles. Like, I pulled out all the stops.
So you made it romantic. When she walked in, she knew, like, this guy is
That
putting
she was
effort in.
About to get.
Well,
get it on.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but
Or just have a nice dinner.
To make it that obvious.
Did anything like that happen on your date?
No.
Oh.
No, I was kind of hoping, but I got a hug at the end of the night. I didn't even get a kiss.
oh, you didn't?
Oh.
Did she linger for a long time after dinner, or was it like, all right, good chicken, I'm out?
Well, we talked after dinner, and that's kind of when the comic book thing comes up, because she kind of noticed a couple things around my apartment, and I also wear a Green Lantern ring, and so she kind of asked me like that. She was like, "Oh, that's really cool. What is that?" And so I explained it to her. And
You wear it. Hang on one second, Jesse. You wear a Green Lantern ring all the time?
yeah,
Why?
because I like comic books, and I like. It's a long story, but I mean, it has to do with Green Lantern and willpower, and I mean, it's not the nerdiest thing in the world.
It's up there. It's close. It may not be quite the nerdiest, but it's definitely in top 5.
All right. Well, she didn't think it was the nerdiest thing in the world. I mean, she thought it was okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I started showing her around my apartment, and then we get to what I affectionately call the Fortress of Solitude, where I have all of my collectibles and my comic books.
So you showed her your Fortress of Solitude and your comic book collection and everything.
Yeah, I mean, I take good care of that stuff, and it's all nice and mounted on walls and framed and all that good stuff. And
so it's put together. It's not like you're walking into a college dorm room where there's a bunch of comic books thrown around, some empty pizza boxes everywhere.
No. Like, I mean, I have shelves on the wall and signed books and things like that and all that stuff, and everything's in cabinets. And
you're a legit enthusiast and a collector.
Yeah, I mean, I've collected since I was a kid, so, I mean, it's definitely something I'm passionate about, so I figured she's going to find out sooner or later, and I'm not ashamed of it. So I show her the room, and she kind of got quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I thought maybe, she's in awe of my collection. Mm-hmm. Kind of nodded a lot and just didn't seem that thrilled by it.
Really?
And then conversation got a little bit more strained after that.
How so?
Oh, no.
Well, I mean, before, it was just, back and forth, oh, yeah, you like that? Oh, that's cool. And whereas then it just got kind of weird.
Yeah, sort of just putting the brakes on everything like Superman in a room full of kryptonite. Am I right?
Nice analogy, bro.
That's a good reference, yeah.
Why do you think that your comic book collection would have turned her off, though?
I mean, if I had just things strewn around or I was running around in, like, Superman underwear, yeah, I guess that could be a thing. But it's something I'm passionate about. I take care of it, and I have a nice place. So that's the only thing I can think of that may have weirded her out.
I mean, I think that women appreciate a guy who definitely has interests, but if you take it to, like, an OCD level, or maybe she thinks you're immature...
Well, I mean, it's not like I play with the toys that are in there. I mean, they're all on shelves.
You do wear a Green Lantern ring.
Yeah, but, I mean, it's legit jewelry. It's not like I'm wearing a plastic thing I got.
Okay.
It's legit jewelry.
So that's the only thing you can think of from your date, though, is that she might have been turned off by your love for comics.
Yeah, I mean, everything else seemed to go well. She liked the food I made. She enjoyed the wine and all that good stuff. So
how many times since your date have you tried to get a hold of her?
I've sent her text messages. I mean, and she'll kind of respond back with, like, how are you doing? Oh, I'm just really busy. But then when I mention, hey, let's hang out or let's get together, I get the silence.
Nothing back. I think that means she doesn't want to go out again. But I'm not a genius. I can't pick up on that stuff very well. That's why we'll play a song, we'll come back and call her and get your second date update, okay?
Thanks. I really appreciate it.
Yep, just hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Look, in the oven. It's a cake. It's a pie.
What?
No, it's Captain Casserole. That's right. Able to chop faster than a magic bullet from QVC. More powerful than a ninja food processor. Able to peel a potato with a single slice. Captain Casserole. His food hits your plate and your pants hit the floor.
Get it, Captain
That's his
Casserole.
superpower.
Yeah.
If you're just tuning in for the second date update, Jesse is on the phone. Jesse is now better known as Captain Casserole. And why do I call him that? Because Jesse went out on a date with Adrian, and he made her his famous chicken casserole, he says. They ate it. They had a good time. But during that date, he showed her his comic book room. I guess he's a big collector of comic books, and he thinks that she might have been turned off by that because after he showed her that, the conversation seemed kind of forced, and then she left, and now she will only respond to him if he's like, hey, how are you? She'll respond to that, but every time he asks her out, she says she's busy. So we're about to get her on the phone and find out if it was the comic books that turned her off. You ready to go, Captain Casserole?
Yeah, I just want to know. I mean, that's all I can think of is that maybe it was my comic book.
Let's not forget you're also wearing a Green Lantern ring to top it all off.
I think it's cool. I don't think it's that big a deal.
Okay, cool. Well, we're going to get her on the phone and find out why she's not calling you back. You ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, Captain Casserole. I'm going to be your sidekick. Kid Dyson. Captain Casserole and Kid Dyson.
Dyson, huh?
Yeah. It's a brand of kitchen stuff, isn't it?
No, it's a vacuum cleaner.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shows how well I know cooking. All right. I'm going to dial the phone right now. Hey, either way, we can get all the household stuff done. I'll still be Kid Dyson.
Yeah, you can cook, you can clean.
All right, here we go. Kid souffle may be better. Kid
Cuisinart.
souffle.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, that's better.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Adrian, please?
Yes, this is she.
Adrian, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that? Who is this?
Yeah, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning, the radio show.
Oh, okay. What is this regarding?
This is regarding a date that you recently went on. We do I'll tell you what it is before you get too weirded out. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. You recently went out with a guy named Jesse, and he emailed us about you. So we're calling to find out why you're not calling Jesse back.
Well, this is really weird to be put on the spot like this.
I know, I understand. Do you not want to go out with him again?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Hey, I don't care. You're not saying no to me. You're saying no to him. Why don't you want to go out with him again, though?
So, I mean, I went over to his house for dinner, and he had talked himself up as this really great cook, like one of the best in his circle of friends or whatever. And
yeah, he told us the same thing. He said he was a pretty good cook, and he said that he made you his signature chicken casserole.
Yeah, first off, chicken casserole is that's not a food. That's something you take to a potluck. That's something,
I was actually kind of thinking the same thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, it's a casserole. It's like a throw-to meal that you do when you're like a working mom.
See, I don't cook. I heard the word casserole, and I was like, wow.
Fancy, right?
That sounds hard.
But, you got to give the guy a break. He's like a single dude, so.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
And, I'm a huge foodie. But, if it's good, if it's delicious casserole, by all means, change my mind. Prove it to me, But it was the worst thing I've ever tasted.
Really? It
Was
was
it
that
like-
bad?
Oh, no.
It was so bad, and he had talked it up so much.
He said that you ate it and seemed to like it.
Well, I was brought up in the Midwest. I have certain manners that I try to,
AKA, you're being
Yeah.
So you were being polite.
Yeah.
Was it like can of mushroom soup bad type of casserole?
Oh, it had to have cream of something soup.
Again, I'm not tracking with you guys because cream of anything soup sounds good to me.
No.
Sounds delicious.
No, that cream of mushroom soup that you get at the dollar store and you pull it out and it's like this gelatinous mass. Listen, my grandma used to make that.
Dude, that cream of mushroom soup. I love that stuff.
Okay, well, if you like it so much, fine. But personally, I would not give that slop to my dog.
All right.
Whoa.
Yeah, it sounds like he made a delicious meal to me, but I guess I don't get it. So is that the only reason then that you just didn't like his cooking?
It's one of my deal breakers. One of my priorities is that if I'm going to date someone, he needs to be able to cook. He needs to know how to cook for a woman. He needs to know how to set a table, present a meal.
All right.
Wow.
The comic book thing have anything to do with it? I know that you voiced your concerns about the food. He thought the reason you didn't want to go out with him was his big comic book collection.
Actually, we looked at that stuff after dinner, and I felt physically ill. So I was just trying to, keep it together.
It couldn't have been that bad.
Oh, no.
No, it was. And I don't understand how. I'm really worried because if that's his signature dish, right? And it's cold in the center.
Yeah.
It wasn't even cooked all the way through. If that's his pride and joy, then what does everything else taste like? I'm completely terrified to think about that being inflicted on another woman.
I feel like the Second Date Update has turned into a Yelp review.
Yeah.
And you're just destroying him.
It's like Food Network right now.
Yeah, well, one of his friends needs to sit him down because they've clearly let him think that he's good at this.
Well,
Whoa.
Adrian, I do have to tell you that you kind of have already told him because he's actually on the other line listening.
You're kidding me.
No, I'm not. Jesse, you there?
You really didn't like it?
Oh my God.
I've made that for people, and they love it. Like, I don't understand.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, Jesse, but they were just being nice to you because it tastes like trash.
Oh.
Wow.
That's disgusting. It's unconscionably disgusting.
Are you
Jesse, nobody's ever told you that your food is bad before? I mean, the way Adrian is describing it, it's the worst thing on the planet.
Like, nobody has even said anything remotely like this at all.
Dude, Jesse, she is being so mean to you. Even if your food is that bad, like, I don't know why you're still, like, even being nice to her at all.
Well, I mean, if she's right and my cooking's that bad, I mean, I can't fault her for being upset about it. I mean,
they could, like,
nobody's told me this before.
Listen, someone needed to tell you, and someone's told you, so you can move forward now, I guess. You need a class. You need a class.
You said class? I thought you said slap.
I heard that.
I thought you were like, you need a slap. I was like, you want to physically assault him, Adrian?
No. I mean, maybe someone could, but no. Just take a class. You know, if you like to cook, you can get better. I'm sure you can. You can't cook for another woman like that. Like, you just can't. It's not right.
What if I just had an off night? Like, I just wasn't up to snuff. Maybe you just didn't like that particular recipe. What if we have a do-over and I make you baked ziti?
Ooh.
No, absolutely not. No do-overs. No, like, if you can't cook a casserole to warmth in the center, that's basic cooking skills. It's common sense.
Adrian, you should be on one of those cooking shows as a judge.
Yeah.
Like, you are perfect for it.
I just know good food, and I know what I like, and it's important to me.
Okay, well, at this point, I need to ask you anyway. Would you like to go on a second date with Jesse? We will pay for it.
The only way I would ever go out with Jesse again is if he took a cooking class and he completed it, and I viewed the certificate with my own two eyes.
Wow.
Well, why don't we take one together? Then you know firsthand that I've gotten better.
No, I'm not taking the class with you because I don't need it, frankly. You take the class, you show me the certificate, maybe we can talk.
Whoa.
So I can call you after I take this class?
Oh, Jesse, come on.
What are you doing? Get a spine, man. Say no.
Yes, you can call me after you take a cooking class. We'll see.
Hey.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll go
Jesse.
take a cooking class.
Come on, man. Like, really? You're going to go take a whole class and everything and show her a certificate just to get a second date?
Well, she's made a lot of good points. I mean, nobody else has told me this. At least she's upfront and honest with me about it.
Yeah, but she doesn't care about, like, the time, the energy, the effort you put into the night.
I mean, if I'm that bad, then yeah, I mean, I guess she has a right to be upset.
Thank you. At least you're open to improvement. You know, like, if you want to be better, then that's something I can get on board with.
Well, there you go. I think this is kind of a successful second date update, sort of.
It's so weird.
I mean, they always say, like, in couples, hey, you guys should make each other better. Doesn't matter if you do it by just degrading the other person until they do it. And that's what Adrian just did for Jesse.
Oh, nice.
Thanks for your time, you guys.
Thanks for the help. And if you guys know of any good cooking class, let me know.
I'll have people text it in 78592. Where can Jesse find a good cooking class? Text message in at 78592. It says, I want to fight her. Talking, of course, about the girl from the second date update. If you missed it, this dude Jesse wanted to call this girl named Adrian. He made her his famous chicken casserole as a date. She didn't call him back and didn't want to go out with him again because he doesn't know how to cook. And he's an idiot. He needs to learn how to cook for a woman. And she was just horribly rude to him. Yeah. Other people texting in at 78592 say, forget cooking classes. Jesse needs to find his manhood first.
Yeah.
Because at the end of it, he's like, okay, I'll take cooking classes and learn to get better just for you. And then can we go out? And she's like, maybe. We can talk about it after you take a class and prove to me that you took a class.
I feel like it's just proof that guys want what they can't have. Or anyone. I mean, women too, right? Like, maybe that's the attraction. That's all I could possibly think of.
Or he just likes to be beat down. Just loves it.
Some dudes like that.
Yeah. Remember, the second date will be online shortly if you want to hear it again on moving925.com.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
We get a lot of second date update requests in from people who meet at business seminars, at work seminars. Just proves that business people are freaky.
No arguing that.
And those environments, man, are so sexy. Ooh, is that a PowerPoint presentation up there? Oh, yeah, I got something I can point to that with. Are you drawing stuff on a poster board? See the workflow? Yeah. I'm right this way. And Fiona, who's on the phone today to do a second date update, met the guy that she wants to call at a work seminar as well. So she's a freaky business person, just like everybody else out there who emails us. What's up, Fiona? How are you?
Hi, Jubal. Hi, Brooke.
Hi.
Trying to keep your mind on your business today, or are you just having all kinds of other thoughts?
Well, I'm a little distracted
Yeah,
today.
I bet you are. All right, tell us a little bit about the guy that you want to call today.
Well, his name's Ryan, and like you said, I met him on a business retreat. It was an out-of-town, seminar kind of thing for a couple of days, and it happened over a weekend.
And he doesn't work at the same company. He's at a different company?
No, but we're in the same industry.
Okay, cool.
So we actually ended up in the same groups for a lot of our workshops and just really hit it off, got on really well. And
what did you like about him initially? I've been to those type of things, and they're so boring. I don't even look around me at all. I'm just trying to stay awake the whole time.
It was a little boring at times, but he had this, first of all, knockout smile.
Whoa.
And then once we got into the groups together, he was really fun. He was really funny, just quick, clever.
Business humor. I love it. So one thing that's so exciting about being in meetings is people always have to crack jokes and make the meetings longer. Was he actually funny, or was it just one of those things where it's like, okay, stop it?
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. He was actually funny.
That's good.
Everyone was laughing at him.
That's a surprise. Anytime I'm in a business meeting and somebody makes a joke where I actually laugh at it, I'm like, wow, good job. I'm not nearly annoyed by you at all. What'd you guys do on your date, though? Did you go somewhere, or did you just meet at the conference?
We did. No, so we actually, Saturday, we had a 2-hour break, early afternoon. So he said, hey, do you want to maybe, leave the campus and grab a bite to eat or something? Plus, football Saturday. I wanted to catch a couple of the games. So we just went to, a little sports bar, maybe 10 minutes away, and kind of had a little date.
Was it, nice. Did he think it was a date? Because it sounds like just coworkers, maybe.
Work lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely wondered if he was asking me out or if it was just that. But he made a couple of references in the car on the way there that made me think,
Was that where he asked you if you're wearing underwear?
Oh, my God.
That's always a tip-off for me. Is this a date or not?
Depends on what you're wearing.
So it became obvious after a certain point that you guys were on kind of a date.
Yeah. We talked about things that were not work-related, finally. And I always love a chance to watch a game on a Saturday, so it was nice to be able to do that with someone who also enjoys football.
Yeah. Is there, one moment that, stands out to you as really awesome?
I felt like the whole date was great, but there was one moment where, I don't know, it was just a little weird, I guess.
Uh-oh.
What happened that was weird?
We were at a sports bar and there was football on and everybody was cheering, and my family's from the South, so we're big football fans, and I get pretty enthusiastic when I'm watching football, and and I was kind of, yelling things at the screen, and I don't know.
A little too into it?
There was one point where I yelled obscenities. I was swearing at the game.
Yeah.
It was a really close game, and I looked over, and he was kind of, I don't know, he just kind of had this look on his face,
I've never heard words come out of anybody's mouth like that.
It wasn't that bad. What I was saying wasn't incredibly offensive, but I guess maybe for the first time that we ever went on a date, it wasn't terribly ladylike.
So if you were going out on a date with me, I would have loved that. I have a rule that I don't date girls that won't cuss, so I would have been just doe-eyed looking at you like, that's amazing.
Which I think is actually more common than not.
Yeah, I don't want to have to act differently around him than I would around anybody else.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So did his demeanor change after you threw a slew of F words out there for the world to hear at the bar?
Sailor mouth.
Yeah.
Not really. There was just that brief moment of the look on his face, and then he made a joke and moved on, and, that was it.
So what happened at the end of your guys' little lunch? Before you guys went back to the work retreat?
Well, I told him that, I'd had a really great time and would love to do it again. off the retreat setting, and he said yeah, and we exchanged numbers, and I texted him and got like the, hey, it's really busy now that I'm back, I missed a couple days, which seemed totally legitimate. And then the next time it was, hey, I'm really busy this week again, and then nothing.
Oh, so you've still tried a couple times and he just stopped responding to you?
Yeah, I mean, a handful, I'm not like stalking the guy, but
Yeah. Okay, so
he
you
seemed really cool. And
Yeah.
I guess I just want to know why he's blowing me off now. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would totally go out with him again, given the opportunity, but I guess mostly I'm just curious what happened.
You guys work in the same industry. Could you ruin his career if he didn't want to go out with you again?
No.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Because you could threaten him if you could.
After
Yeah,
one
absolutely,
lunch
to get a
date.
second date. All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update. If you're just joining us, Fiona is on the phone. She wants to call a guy named Ryan. They met at a work retreat, hung out one day when they didn't have a lot of stuff to do, went out to lunch at a sports bar, and now he's not calling her back. She thinks the reason he might not be calling her back is because when they were out at the sports bar eating, she got a little fired up at the TV and started dropping a bunch of cuss words. And he's looking at her like, wow, that is impressive. And maybe not exactly the kind of language that you use on a first date. All right, Fiona, you ready to give this stick a call?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Just trying to talk to you on your level, Fiona. Let's do this, damn it.
Wow.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Are you worried about him saying something embarrassing about you?
No, not at all. I mean, like I said, it went really, really well, and the cussing is the only thing I can even remotely think of that would be embarrassing, which, frankly, I don't think is embarrassing.
Yeah, I don't
All right.
either.
Cool, I'm going to call him right now, see if we can get him on the phone.
Okay, cool.
Hello?
Hi, is Ryan there?
Yeah, speaking.
Hey, Ryan, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Who?
Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, it's a radio show.
What's this about?
You recently went out on a date with somebody who listens to our show, and she emailed us asking if we could get you on the phone because she hasn't heard from you since you guys went out. It's a segment that we do on our show called the Second Date Update. If somebody goes out on a date and then they get blown off, they'll email us to see if we can get the person who blew them off on the phone, and that happens to be you.
Who was it that wanted to know about me?
Her name is Fiona.
Oh, okay.
And you guys met at a work conference and I guess had some lunch together.
Uh-huh.
And Fiona says that she really enjoyed hanging out with you and wanted to see you again, but you haven't been responding to her when she's asked you out.
Just not really interested. I think we're more work friends.
Really? She sounds rad. I mean, she's a girl that's into football. She's got her own career going on.
Can I tell you what she thinks it is?
Okay, sure.
She thinks it's because while you guys were eating lunch and watching football, she freaked out and started dropping a bunch of cuss words or something, and you had this look on your face, so you were very shocked by that.
Yeah. I remember that. She got into it pretty intensely.
She feels like that turned you off and you don't want to talk to her again because of that.
No, that was actually really more funny. Like, I guess her team fumbled, and then she went crazy and she yelled, "F***ing mother bag."
That's awesome.
Impressive.
Yeah, so why do you not want to call her back? Sounds like wife material to me.
No.
Yeah, no, I actually was laughing at that. That actually was pretty funny.
Were you
Okay.
just not attracted to her then or something, like physically?
I thought she was attractive, but then there was this thing that happened that just weirded me out super intensely, and it's never happened to me before like this, where like I liked someone, then this one thing happens, and then I was 100% turned off.
What was it? Because we talked to her and we're like, anything embarrassing happened on your date? And she's like, no, not at all. Everything was pretty normal.
I mean, I guess she thought that everything was normal, like for her in her world, but that was not normal for me.
What was it?
So we were eating lunch, and we both ordered the shrimp.
Okay.
Weird.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I know.
And so, like, yeah, like, we're eating the shrimp, it's fine, and I look over, and she's eating, like, the heads and stuff, but then I look over, and she's eating the shrimp tails.
Oh. Some people do that, though.
I think it's kind of gross, too, but I know multiple people that do that.
You can.
You're not telling me that her eating shrimp tails turned you off and made you think she was gross.
Yes, that is so gross. I mean, you say that you know people who've done that. I don't know anyone who eats the shrimp tails. It's gross.
I know a married couple who both do it.
Some chefs leave it on purpose for crunch.
That doesn't sound that gross to me.
Well, no, that's not even the worst part.
Okay.
The worst part is that she's eaten all of the tails, and then she looks over at my plate, and she asks me if I'm going to eat my shrimp tails. And I'm like, no. And then she goes over and she eats all of my shrimp tails.
Ew. Okay, like, I'm not a big fan of eating the shrimp tails, but then I don't like sharing food anyway, but then to reach across and start eating your shrimp tails, that's kind of weird.
Eat them by themselves?
Yeah, it's not like I had an extra French fry on my plate or anything, and she just wanted to eat it, okay? It's like shrimp tails, discarded shrimp tails that you ate.
That's the stuff that you had thrown onto the other plate because you didn't want to eat it because you consider it trash.
It's gross.
Is that the only reason? Because she started eating all the shrimp tails in sight?
I can't get enough.
Yeah, I mean, like, the eating shrimp tails is one thing, but then she's also wanted to eat mine, and that was like it. I have lost complete interest in her. Totally not my type.
Come on, that's so judgy. That's such a stupid reason not to call somebody back that's super awesome.
No, that just grossed me out, and I'm sorry, I just can't be attracted to her.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny because she's actually on the other line listening to this conversation, Ryan.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Fiona.
Hi.
Oh, God.
So, Ryan, you think I'm gross, huh?
No, I just think that was really gross what you did, like eating those tails and my tails, honestly.
First of all, who doesn't eat the shrimp? Like, they wouldn't leave them on if you weren't supposed to eat them.
Good point.
That's a good point, I guess.
No, they're just decoration. That's the only reason they're on there, and they don't want to do the work of taking them off.
They're not decoration. They're crunchy, which is awesome, and they have nutrition. It's like the peel on a fruit or a vegetable. You're supposed to eat it.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that has nutrition that I wouldn't eat. Just because it has nutrition doesn't mean it's good to eat.
I'm going to be honest. I was super worried, but I feel like you're just kind of being a
I'm going to back Fiona on this one.
I mean, you can call me whatever you want, but, like, I don't need to spend my time with someone who's going to eat like that. It's nasty.
So then you are calling me gross for eating
Yeah,
food.
if you're going to keep eating those tails, then yeah, that's gross. Like, now you even know about it and you're still
It's
doing
like
it. That's
French
gross.
fries, dude. You don't leave French fries on the plate, do you? No. Even if it's not your plate, if you're there with somebody else and there's a couple fries left, you eat them.
No, it's like you ate a burger and then you decided to grab the wrapper out of the trash and eat that too.
Seems a bit much, Ryan.
I agree. But Fiona, at any point did you like maybe have a second thought about eating off his plate, his leftovers?
No, I asked him if it was okay, and he said it was. If he was grossed out by it, why didn't you just say something?
That's a good point.
Because, like, I'm not going to stop you. I want to see you in your natural habitat, you know?
She's just a carnivore.
She's an animal.
That's how we do it in the South. That's how it is. And you know what? If you can't handle that, you probably couldn't handle me.
Well, that brings me to my question then. Ryan, would you like to go out on a second date with Fiona?
No way.
Are you sure? I'll pay for it.
If she was, like, open to maybe changing her mind, then I would think about it. But it sounds like she's just going to be eating, like, you know, shrimp tails left and right.
So you're saying that you might be willing to go on a second date if you promise never to eat a shrimp tail again.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should go on a second date with me. We can go to an all-you-can-eat shrimp buffet, and I'll show you exactly how many shrimp tails I can eat. I'll crunch them right in your face so you can hear it nice and loud.
Gross.
It is, I mean, they're kind of the consistency of fingernails.
Yeah, maybe I'll clip my fingernails and eat some of those, too.
Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Everyone is just, like, disgusting. I mean, this is just grossing me out, eating your fingernail. Like, why did I even answer this phone call?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Worst part is that she's eaten all of the tails, and then she looks over at my plate, and she asks me if I'm going to eat my shrimp tails. And I'm like, no. And then she goes over and she eats all of my shrimp tails.
Ew. Okay, Well, that's a clip from today's second date update that you just heard. This girl, Fiona, wanted to call a guy named Ryan. She obviously didn't know why he was blowing her off after their date. Yeah. It turns out he was turned off because they were eating some shrimp, and she ate the shrimp tails. Okay, some people like the shrimp tails, some people don't. I personally don't like the shrimp tails.
Me neither.
But not only did she eat her shrimp tails, he had his on like that side plate that they give you. And she goes, hey, you're not going to finish the shrimp tails? And just started eating his shrimp tails. And it grossed him out to the point that he did not want to go out with her again.
I understand, like, to each their own. Like, it's not my thing either. But to be so grossed out that you are unattracted to somebody, it seems a little intense.
Well, you can never get that picture out of your head of, like, shrimp
Yeah, but
shells in your teeth.
I know people who fight over who gets to eat the fish eyeball.
Oh.
I mean, that's like the lucky part to eat on the fish.
But if it grosses you out that you eat the shrimp tails, then you think about every time I go out with her and we get shrimp, she's going to be eating my shrimp tails as well as her shrimp tails. Somebody texted in at 78592, said, good thing they didn't have lobster.
Yeah, man.
Just start chewing on the shell of the lobster.
This one's going to take a while.
Yeah. Breaks a tooth in the process of it.
A lot of people are texting in at 78592 saying this guy needs to grow a pair. It's only a shrimp tails.
Yeah, I think he's being too picky.
Some people are really grossed out by food, though, and the way and the things that people eat, and they can't get that out of their head. I saw somebody one time eating oysters, which are good.
Love oysters.
But they'd suck down the oyster and then they'd lick the inside of the oyster.
Oh,
and that grossed me out.
That bothered you?
Yeah, I was just like, you got everything out of it. Why are you licking the shell of the oyster?
I mean, but why not, right? Like, I feel like if you're going to do it, you can't be picky about how other people do it.
I don't know.
I'm not licking the oyster. I take the meaty part out.
You shoot it.
And then I'm not like putting the rest of the shell in my mouth and just chewing on it a little bit and trying to suck all the goodness out of that oyster.
I lick the bottom of a bowl after I finish some ice cream. I mean, there's really no difference.
It's a little bit different, I think.
Still weird, though.
Text in at 78592. What's the weirdest thing that you've ever seen somebody eat? And would that gross you out enough? If you saw somebody not only eat their shrimp tails, but then take your shrimp tails, would it cause you to not go out on another date with that person? I'm curious. Remember, you can download our app in the App Store. If you missed a second date update or you just want to listen to all of the second date updates, it's for iPhone, Android, everything. Just go in the App Store, download the Brooke and Jubal app, and you can listen to every single second date update on that. Place and they have pictures of you all over with your eyes all carved out. What? And you're just like, is that a red flag? Maybe they just don't like my eye color and I should change it for them. I can change my eye color for them.
That's evidence in a future crime.
Might want to pay attention to that. I don't know. But Kayla's on the phone today to do a second date update. Kayla, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
Hey, not too bad. How are you? Oh, I just asked you that.
Yeah.
I'm not paying attention to anything.
We're going to go back and forth
let's
for
just
a long
ask
time.
how we are for a while now.
You doing
Kayla,
good?
tell us about the guy you want to meet today. What's his name?
Nico?
Nico is
As
his
you're
name?
asking, it sounded like
Or
a
is that
question.
Yeah, now is she asking? Is she listening?
Is that his name? Nico?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is
All
really
right,
awkward
So tell us
to
about
start.
Nico. How did you meet Nico?
Kayla?
Sorry, I'm just flipping through here. Hold on. Okay, how did I meet Nico? We met through mutual friends.
Okay, you met through mutual friends, and tell us a little bit about your date. If we can somehow get this thing back on track. Hello?
Distracted. So distracted.
Kayla, what is going on?
Kayla.
Oh, sorry, the date?
Yes.
It feels
What are you doing? We want to know about the date. This is a second date update.
It was good. We got dinner. It was a good time. It was fun.
Okay.
Kayla, you called us for help, right? Like, I'm just establishing this.
Wait, say that again?
You called us to help
It feels
you
like
out.
we're inconveniencing you by asking you about the date. Like,
No, hold on. I just got to jot something down. Hold on.
You have to jot. Okay. Obviously,
Notes.
very busy. Trying to multitask, maybe do some work and a second date update
maybe
at
it's
the
a
same
grocery
time.
list that she remembered she needed butter suddenly.
Are you good now?
No, I'm sorry. I just remembered something, and I have this, relationship diary, and I just wanted to, jot it down before I forgot.
You have a relationship diary. What's that about?
It's kind of like this thing that I just, keep all my dates in, and I just, jot down some notes and stuff.
Wow.
What kind of notes?
just like how the date was, if there are any red flags, like what he was wearing. I just like to keep it for reference. So like I remember what dates are good, what we did, what worked, what didn't work. And like even maybe like I will meet the man of my dreams and like it'll be cute. Like we can look back on my diary and
I don't think any guy wants to look back on your dating diary.
Well,
That might be cute.
yeah, they will. That's cute.
I can see that.
some people might like it, but you're on the phone with us right now, so can we take a break from journaling?
I just wanted to write that one thing down. I apologize.
All right.
Sorry.
We're good now.
Well, it should be a good recap of your date then. Do you have it all written down in your dating diary?
I do.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
Hold
tell
Hold
us
on. Let
about.
me go back to that day. Hold on.
Bullet points.
So you're going to tell us about your date from your diary?
Yes. Yeah. I
All
have
right.
everything written down.
Okay.
go.
So
All right.
go for it then. Tell us about your date. Start it with Dear Diary too. That'd be awesome.
So, okay, 7:34 p.m.
We don't need those details.
Nico is 4 minutes late.
Okay.
He's wearing a blue button-up and gray jeans.
Uh-huh.
He's looking really cute, but he tells me he was looking for a parking spot for a long time. Hashtag red flag.
That's a red flag?
Journal?
Yeah, hashtag in my journal. I just talk like how I say. Like,
Oh my God.
Well, I know your email says something about red flags. That's why I opened it up like that, but I didn't
Right.
realize that looking for a parking spot would be a red flag.
so it's a red flag because, like, was he not prepared to come get me? And I don't know. He should have been on time.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay, so what else happened on the date? This is going to be the most detailed second date update ever.
Seriously.
Then I go on 7:46 p.m. He complimented me on my necklace.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And then I told him a story about my dad, and he listened to my story, which was really great, and I like that.
All right.
Can I ask-
That's nice.
As you're writing all these times down, are you documenting it while you're on the date?
Like in front of him?
Sometimes I do, and sometimes, like, I just remember the timing because, like, I look at the clock and make a mental note of it, and then I go write it down later.
Okay.
So it's a little bit of both.
So what's next?
Hold on, I got to flip the page.
And try to give us the important details. I don't know. You know,
Right.
like
Yeah, she might have like 100 things written down.
7:58, I told Nico how I was a former gymnast
Ooh.
and to see if he had any thoughts about that.
okay.
What would his thoughts be?
Okay, so I want to tell you, though, like, that was kind of like a bait situation because I'm not a gymnast.
So why
You
would
lied
you
about
tell
that.
him that?
Well, because I want to see what their reactions are, like if I'm really flexible or if, like, I can get kinky or...
Okay. Yeah, I mean, guys' minds do kind of go there when they hear about a gymnast. Like, yeah, all right, she's bendy.
Yeah, totally.
So
That's what I thought.
he didn't take the bait?
I wrote down he didn't take the bait, so red flag turns pink.
Got it.
Red flag turned pink.
Okay.
So now there's different shades of red.
Any other, like, details maybe just about how you guys bonded and stuff?
Okay, yeah. 8:23 p.m., Nico gets up, walks by the hostess stand, and says something to hostess. Is he trying to pick her up, question mark?
What? Why would you assume that?
Not in front
I want to ask him, but I don't want to come across as crazy.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't ask him
I'm
that.
going to let you know there may have been a little sense of crazy just because you're journaling, I'm assuming, every once in a while during your date. Like, that feels a little type A, a little controlling.
Journaling is something that I've been doing for years, and I like doing it, so just back off. Like, this is just what I do, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
9:21, we called it a night.
Uh-huh.
I wrote, he kissed my lips ever so softly, like in the movie 27 Dresses.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Wait, the
Details.
one with Katherine Heigl?
So-
where she's a bridesmaid over and over again? That movie?
I f***ing love that movie, okay?
All right. Well, then that must have been a good kiss then if it's one of your favorite movies.
Wow.
Always on E. I watch it whenever it's on, okay?
All right. So we ended the date with a kiss. That's got to be a good thing.
Could he be my new boyfriend, question mark? Stay tuned, ...
Ooh.
Wait, you're teasing your own dates. I like that.
And hashtagging them and everything.
All right. So besides the journal, all in all, was it a good date?
Well, yeah, I mean, this is like one of my best dates.
Oh.
I mean, my other entries, you should just flip through this. I mean,
Rather
that's
not.
been horrible.
Yeah. Kayla, I mean, I think that it's great that you journal. I also journal, but you sound
Right.
like you're taking the life out of a date. You're not, like, giving yourself a chance to really get to know somebody because you're so concerned with timelines and things that happened.
Brooke, it sounds like you have a stick up your ass. So I told you this is what I do. I've been doing this for years,
Yeah.
and I'm not going to make changes now.
Leave her
You
alone.
called for some help to try to figure out why this guy isn't calling you back. I'm just trying to give a little outsider input.
Look, I just want to see what happened and reach him, and I don't need help with you judging me.
All right. I mean, this is just a different kind of second date update than we've experienced before. I'm going to play a song, and then we'll come back and call him and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, great.
Okay, hang on.
102.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Dear Di, she thought that might be a red flag. And they ended the night with a kiss. She was very excited about it, but now she's not sure why he's not calling back. So we're about to get him on the phone and find out why. Kayla, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm kind of nervous, though.
Okay, Kayla, I know you don't want any of my theories on why this guy isn't calling you back. I just want to know what your theory is. Why do you think he's not calling you back?
I mean, maybe because I was, like, too fun for him.
Oh!
I don't know if
Maybe.
that's ever been the case for anybody, but maybe.
No, that day was awesome if we didn't have so much fun.
Yeah,
You
too
know?
much fun.
Well, we'll find out. I'm going to give him a call right now, okay?
Okay, I don't know what it is, so this could be interesting.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Nico, please?
Speaking.
Hey, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Nico.
You know what that is?
I don't think so.
Okay, I'll tell you. Brooke and Jubal in the morning, it's a radio show.
Okay.
Okay? Not a lot phases you, it sounds like.
Yeah, he's not caring.
You get calls from radio stations all the time?
No, I'm just confused.
Okay.
Maybe he just has the same emotional range that you have, Jubal.
Possible. Hey, Nico, I'm calling you today because we got an email about you from somebody that listens to our show.
Oh, well, what did it say?
Well, it said some very nice things. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then don't call them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone to try to figure out what happened. And you recently went out with a girl named Kayla.
Oh, yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Well, Kayla emailed us because she said that she thought the date went great, but now you're not calling her back, and she wants to know
She
why.
said the date went great.
Yeah.
Yeah, was she wrong about that?
I just can't believe she remembers the date. She was on the phone the whole time.
What?
She was on her phone the whole time, you said?
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, the whole date. She wasn't calling anybody, but she was, like, texting, I assume.
Okay.
I mean, it wasn't just, like, looking. It was, like, typing constantly. I mean, I don't know if she was texting, like, a different guy or setting up, like, a date mastermind or what, but it was distracting. Couldn't get a conversation in at all. It was rude.
All right.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah, I mean, we talked to her about your date. She said that she actually had a great time and thought it was one of the best dates she's had.
That's impossible. I mean, she was. I mean, like the whole time she was typing. It was so weird. I think the weirdest part. So I thought, like, okay, well, this was a bust. She must have seen me, wasn't into me, doing something else. But then walking back to the car, she just like, I mean, out of nowhere, just kissed me.
Oh, she kissed you.
She kissed me.
What did you think about that?
I was shocked.
I'm shocked.
Like, I wasn't even going to go for a kiss or even a hug. I thought this was going to be like a peace, whatever. And all of a sudden she just like lunges at me, and I'm not going to say no.
Of course.
But I was just kind of like a mannequin, just kind of still let her do her thing.
Huh. She thought the kiss was great. She told us about that. She also thought that you kissed her.
Oh, that's impossible since I was stationary.
I mean, if she hadn't been on her phone, were you attracted to her?
Yeah, she's definitely cute, but like all I really saw was her forehead because she was bent over texting the whole time.
Looking at her phone the whole time. All right.
Oh my God, your self-restraint that you didn't say anything on the date. I feel like I at some point would have been like, hey, can you put the phone away?
Eyes up here.
I'm just not that type of person. If that's your thing, you know, I'm not going to make a big deal about it. You do your thing, I'll eat this hamburger.
So basically your date was you hanging out with someone who was on their phone the whole time.
Yeah.
And then you were sexually assaulted after which he kissed you. You didn't know.
I wouldn't say that, but it was aggressive.
All right. Well, thanks for telling us why you don't want to call her back. I also should tell you this, though. She's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Wait, what? No.
Yeah.
Did she hear what I just said?
Unless she was buried in her phone again, texting or something. I don't know. Kayla, are you still there?
Oh.
Yeah, Nico, I loved hanging out with you. I was so interested in the date. I really liked you.
How can you say that? You were typing the whole time.
That's because I was taking notes about the date on my phone, so then I can transfer it into my relationship diary when I get home.
Wait.
That is so much right now.
Wait, I'm very confused. What do you mean you were taking, like, notes?
It's what I do. Every time I go on a date, I I have this relationship diary because I want to write down like red flags and pluses and minuses about the dates and details so that way I can remember things.
Why? Do you have memory problems or something?
No, I just think it'll be really cute to like one day look back on it all and reminisce about everything.
So you thought she was being super rude, Nico. She was actually super listening to you.
True.
Yeah, but that's not normal. I've never gone on a date and the next day been like, oh, did I have a good time on that date? I should have written it down.
And Kayla, I mean, you're listening, but you're not hearing what he's saying. Like, he thought you weren't into him because your face was buried into your phone screen the entire time. Don't you see that as a problem?
Brooke, back off. I'm talking to him about this, not you. I don't know why you just keep interrupting me. It's really pissing me off. Like, I'm trying to get this across to him that, Nico, I really like you.
Okay. I guess that makes sense in a way.
Nico, I'll prove it to you. Here, the next thing, 8:35, you had showed me those pictures of your family, and I noted that your brothers are hot and that you guys have really good genes.
Oh, my God. That is so weird. That is so weird.
I wanted to take note that, like, you are a good person to have babies with.
Oh,
there you go.
God.
Wow.
It's already thinking about babies.
That fast forwarded real quick.
You guys don't understand. These are things that everybody thinks of on a date, and, like, I'm just writing them down. I'm writing down the thoughts that everybody's thinking of anyway. That's the only difference. Don't you understand? Nico, you understand, right? Don't you understand?
No, none of this makes sense to me. At first, why are you saying my brothers are hot? Why are you saying you want to have babies with me? I mean, I don't even think we made eye contact this entire date.
Nico, you are taking this way out of context. Like, I'm documenting this because one day you're going to appreciate all the details that I've put down here in this diary, and you're going to look back on it and be like, wow, she's awesome that she wrote all this down and that she did that, and we can look at this together.
There you go. Yeah, what do you think, Nico? You want a second date with Kayla? We'll pay for it. Go on a second date, make some babies?
A second date?
Yeah.
How do you, I mean, so she can finish this novel she's writing about our this is the weirdest thing.
If it makes you feel better, Nico, it's not just about you. She does it for every date she goes on.
Yeah.
That makes it even worse. It's like a serial killer. I'm scared, frankly. I'm worried.
Okay, that seems a little...
Come on, Nico, that's not fair. And Brooke, you are not helping things.
What do you think, Nico?
I'm trying.
Will you go out with her one more time?
Brooke is the only one making sense right now. I wish Brooke had been there on the date to tell you to get out of your phone.
Fine, I won't even bring my phone on the next date. Are you happy?
There you go, Nico.
Are you going to take notes with like a pen and paper instead? Or
Yeah, whatever. I'll just write it down. I won't use my phone at all. I'll use the napkin next to me. God.
Yeah, so take notes the old-fashioned way, Nico. Would you go on a second date with her? We'll pay for it.
Look, I think you're very attractive and...
Shut up. I know what you're trying to do. And, like, it's not. You're just sugarcoating it, and this is bull. And, like, just get to the point.
Oh.
I think that your intentions are sweet, but what you're doing...
Nico, I'd get to the point before she stabs you. I think what he's trying to get at is a no. Is that a no, Nico?
It's a no.
Yeah, that's a hard no.
It's a hard no.
Kayla,
did you learn anything from this experience?
The only thing I learned here, Brooke, was not to trust you with anything. I mean, Jesus.
Whoa.
You have done nothing for me.
well,
I'm trying to help you, I swear.
sorry, Kayla. No second date.
I hate your show, especially when Brooke's on. I'm never listening again.
All right, well, but can I read? I want to read your journal sometime. Can I just read it?
No, you, Jubal.
Okay.
Bye, Kayla.
Yeah.
You sarcastic piece of
I actually wasn't being sarcastic. I really do want to read it.
Whatever. Jubal, I'll give you like $20 if you just slap Brooke across the face right now.
Okay.
Whoa.
I'll only do that if you're in here journaling because I want to see what you say about it.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Are you single and feeling out of the loop? Put away that mouse and get out of the house. Join In the Loop, Seattle's brand new activities club just for singles. Go to intheloopsingles.com today.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Charity events are great places to meet people when you're volunteering there. I've met the last couple girls that I've gone on dates with at charity events.
Really?
Yeah, when I was volunteering at a couple of senior citizens' homes, doing some stuff there. And let me tell you, those ladies are just sweethearts.
Edna, your last girlfriend.
And experienced and stuff.
Oh, gross.
I love them. Anyway, that's where Tim, who's on the phone with us today, met the girl that he wants to call. Apparently, he met her at some sort of church charity event, Tim?
Yeah, I was down there. I'm basically doing the heavy lifting, doing all the folding chairs and some of the tables.
Okay.
And did you plan, I mean, some guys go to charity events with the intention of meeting a girl, or were you actually doing something out of the kindness of your heart?
Well, I mean, I was there. I stay in pretty good shape, so I'm pretty physically fit. So I was there to do chairs and tables. But that being said...
So you use the charity event as a way to work out?
It's called a gym, like.
Yeah. I mean, it's not my workout. I work out in the morning. But I was doing it as a favor,
Yeah.
But my blinders were open. I mean, if there was a girl there, I'm going to meet her.
Still don't really have an answer to the question other than the fact that you just wanted to brag about how in shape you were. Were you there to meet women, or were you there to help with the charity, and then you happened to meet a woman?
The second one.
Second. Okay.
There we go. Clear answer.
What is her name?
Her name's Allison.
Allison. All right. And how did you meet Allison? Did she walk up to you and was like, "Oh, wow, look at all the heavy lifting you're doing. I've never seen a man lift 17 chairs at once."
I can't do 17. I didn't do 17, but she was direct. She was standing by the chairs, and then I'd come over and pick a couple up, and then she'd tell me where to go. She'd say, like, put those 5 over there.
So she was directing where to put the chairs and things like that. Did you ask her out, or did she ask you out?
I'd say that's open to interpretation, but she was doing a lot of direct eye contact, so I took that as an opportunity to, say we should catch up sometime.
Okay.
Because whenever a woman looks at you, it's basically like her asking you out.
So she made direct eye contact, and because you're a dude, you were like, "I need to ask her out," and then you asked her out?
Well, I said, "You up for hanging out sometime?" So, yeah, I guess so.
That is asking her out. That's exactly what you did.
You are a man of romantic words.
What did you guys do when you actually went out?
Well, she invited me over after the charity event.
Oh, nice.
And,
wow, she must have
my
really
God.
wanted to thank you for your work.
What if she just wanted to make some lunch and talk to him? Like, that is a possibility here.
I don't know. She also made eye contact.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, by that time it was pretty late. So she said, you just come over and chill out and, take a load off. I've been on my feet all day. So I said, all right, maybe watch a movie or something.
Did you feel like that was an invite to come back to do more than watch a movie? Because I would have.
Of course you would have.
I think almost any dude would have.
I know. I will say movie is usually code for other things.
I mean, it crossed my mind, but I just try and put one foot in front of the other. I don't want to get too far ahead. So I just said, okay. I was just interested really kind of hanging out and talking and getting to know her a bit better.
And that's your date, right? Your date was just when you guys went back to her house to watch the movie.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
And did you guys kiss? Anything romantic happen?
No, the closest we got to any romance is kind of towards the end of the movie. It was getting late. I said, I got to go. And she said, well, you could sleep here if you want. And I said, okay. And then she said, no funny business. I said, none expected. And then we fell asleep on the couch. We was holding hands when we fell asleep.
All right.
That's
a little bit of hand holding. Nice. I hope you were protected. I hope you wore gloves.
Yeah, we were protected.
All right. Good. So did you sleep there all night?
I did. I woke up. The sun came up. It kind of made the room all bright. And I woke up and I said, good morning. And we were fully clothed. I think I said, let's get some coffee or something. But she just kind of stood up and she looked at me and then she just turned around and walked into her bedroom and closed the door.
What?
Whoa.
So she woke up and seemed angry at you.
Yeah.
Did she say anything about it at all?
I actually thought maybe it was a game or something.
Did you talk to her at all in this time? It sounds strange that she would wake up and seem angry at you for no reason.
I mean, she was in her bedroom. I didn't know what to do, so I went into the kitchen and I waited for her.
Mm-hmm.
And I just stood around. I mean, I stood around for 20 minutes. I waited for her. And then she came out, and I said, hey, what's up? I said, coffee? And she just said, you need to leave right now.
Whoa. Oh, she was still mad. She was, still angry.
Yeah, she looked like she had seen a ghost or something. She was angry.
So you know for a fact that she's not happy with you about something.
She essentially kicked me out, but I have no idea why. I mean, I didn't do anything inappropriate. I was a gentleman. I always am. I never was forward or aggressive or anything. So I think there's just some confusion here or something.
Okay, you're not leaving anything out of your story. You guys got to her place, fell asleep watching a movie, holding hands, and that's it.
I mean, nothing else happened. I am telling you everything.
Okay.
I really had no idea what was wrong.
All right, well, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Yeah, okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Hang on, man.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, if you're just tuning in for the second part of today's second date update, Tim is on the phone with us. He met a girl named Allison at a little charity function. They ended up actually going back to her house that night because I guess it was late, and she was like, don't worry about driving. We can totally hang out. Come over and watch a movie. And according to him, that's all that happened is they watched a movie, they fell asleep holding hands, woke up the next morning, and she was like angry at him for some reason. She wouldn't talk to him. She finally talked to him about 20 minutes later after she had gone to her room, and she told him to leave. And that's the last that he's heard from her. All right, Tim, we're about to call her. If I get her on the phone and I ask her if something strange happened, because you swore to me that nothing else happened other than you guys fell asleep holding hands and that was it. If she tells me she woke up and you guys were still holding hands, but somehow you were in her clothes and she was in your clothes, I'm going to hang up on you right there because that is weird. Okay?
Yeah, you got it.
All right.
And I never asked you, what did you like so much about Allison before she became angry?
She's just really nice. I mean, she's chill and she's cool.
All right. And you'd like to see her again?
Yeah, I want to see her again as long as she doesn't hate me, or at least she can explain to me why she hates me.
Yeah. It's always at least nice to know why somebody hates you. All right. Well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now, get her on the phone, and get your second date update, okay?
All right.
All right. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Allison, please?
This is she.
Hey, Allison, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Like the radio show?
Yeah, exactly like the radio show.
Hey.
How are you?
What's up?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Not too bad. Thank you for asking. We're just calling listeners in the local area to see
He's a liar.
what their favorite part of the show is this morning. Can you tell me what you like about the show the most?
I mean, you, of course.
Oh,
Good
thank
All
you. Very
right,
good
Allison.
answer.
That
Very,
is a
very
bunch of
good
crap.
answer. Actually, Allison, any idea why I might be calling you?
I have no idea.
Well, have you heard the second date updates before?
I think so. I normally listen to the phone taps.
Okay. Well, cool. Well, you are about to be the star of a second date update because you recently went out on a date with somebody and you're not calling them back and they want us to get a hold of you.
Oh.
His name is Tim. You met him at a charity function and ended up actually sleeping with him first night that you met him, which I think is...
What? No.
Don't worry.
I know. No, don't
Calm
worry,
down,
Allison. Tim told us that you guys didn't sleep together. He said that he did fall asleep next to you, like on the couch holding hands while watching a movie, though.
I'm sorry. This is just really weird that you guys, know all of this. I mean, it wasn't even a date. It was like I met him, and then, we hung out.
Right. Well, we talked to Tim because he emailed us and asked if we could get you on the phone and find out why you...
Why?
Well, he said you seemed really upset at him the next morning, and he also wanted to see why you're not responding to any of his phone calls or text messages or anything.
Did you not, think it was a date when he was coming over, like you just wanted to be his friend or something?
No, I mean, it wasn't like an official date, but it was just let's get to know each other. But I just realized that I don't think he's the one for me, and I would just rather not keep going there.
According to him, and you tell me if he's lying, he said that he woke up next to you, you seemed mad, you went in your room, stayed there for 20 minutes, and then when you finally came out, you told him to leave.
Yeah, that's probably about right.
So that sounds like you're legitimately angry with the guy. Right now, it doesn't sound like you hate him or anything, but what could have happened to make you so mad in the morning?
I'm not angry at him. It's complicated. I knew he wouldn't understand, and so it was just easier to not even go there.
Can you tell us so that you can give us a little bit of an understanding?
And to be honest, I got a sign. And it was just one of those things I knew.
A sign?
What sort of sign?
I don't expect you to understand, and I didn't expect him to understand, which is why I didn't even want to go into this. But I had a vision.
What do you mean? Like a dream?
What?
Yeah, I guess you could call it a dream. And Tim was in it, and he was like he was after me. He had like this huge samurai sword, and he was running after me, and he was like chasing me. So I was like running away.
What?
And are you seriously laughing at this?
I'm sorry. It's a little weird.
You know what?
You said, listen, we're not making fun of you for it. You even said we probably won't understand it, and I don't really understand why it would scare you enough to have a dream like that to not talk to somebody. So can you explain to me why a dream would make you feel that way in the morning?
I mean, it felt like it was one of those things. It was like a sign, like that God was warning me that like this wasn't a good relationship. Like if you just meet somebody and you don't really know anything about them, and then they're in your dream and they're chasing you with a samurai sword, and at the end, like I woke up when he stabbed me.
Yeah, but dreams mean all sorts of weird things. Like
you sometimes just get a gut feeling with things, and I have learned to trust my gut feeling. And I woke up from that. Like, I mean, I haven't had a nightmare like that in a really long time.
So were you mad at him in the morning, or were you scared of him? Is that why you went to your room?
It was a really scary dream. I haven't had a dream like that in a while. And it's not like, oh, I had a nightmare. Comfort me. Like, he was the one who was the nightmare. And I needed some space.
But did he do anything at all in the awake world that was an indication of him being mean?
No. But, I mean, you hear those stories of people who seem to be really nice and then end up crazy, and I feel like that
Allison,
was...
I talked to him a little bit. He sounds like a weirdo to me. So
He does not.
I think maybe your gut was. I think your gut was right on that one. I'm going to tell you, I support you. Okay.
I don't feel like you're taking this very seriously.
No, I'm taking. Hey, listen, this is the way that you feel. I might not understand it because a dream has never scared me so much to not talk to somebody. But if that's the way you feel, that's important. Okay. And it scared you enough to not talk to him again. I'm just trying to get some clarification.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I didn't call him. So you can tell him, and
Okay.
yeah.
Would you like to talk to him about it?
No, I mean, that's why I haven't called him back or responded to his text. I think it's better if we just don't talk.
Okay. Well, he is on the other line and would like to talk to you.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Tim is actually listening on the other line right now.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, this is so awkward.
Yeah, it is awkward. I mean, I'm paying for a crime that I didn't commit. I mean, come on. What if I was trying to protect you in the dream? Do you think of it that way?
You stabbed me.
That is, yeah. That's
gosh,
maybe. I don't know how that's protecting her, Tim. Stabbing her with was it a samurai sword? You said.
It was a samurai sword.
I mean, this is ridiculous. This is so unfair. I mean,
You know, I'm sure you're a great
Wait.
guy. I'm sure you probably wouldn't actually stab anybody, but there's a reason I didn't call you back.
Okay, Allison, hold on. We spent about 10, 11 hours together in real life, in real time, and we had a great time. Then you have like probably, I don't know, a 20 to 25-minute dream about me running around with some sword, and you're going to take 25 minutes of dream world versus 11 hours of real time? I mean, you got to give me a chance.
It's true.
It wasn't just a dream, Tim. I think that there was something prophetic to it. There was something, I feel like it was a sign. It's not just a scary dream. I feel like it means that we're not supposed to be together.
He just seems so nice. I mean, like, how many guys will just hold your hand while you fall asleep and not try anything?
And that's exactly what people say about guys who will stab you with a samurai sword.
Come on.
It's better to listen to your gut, Allison. Trust me, okay? You don't want to be another statistic.
Allison, how about this? Is there someone else in your life trying to hurt you? Because I can help you with that.
There is nobody. I'm not some, like, traumatized little girl, okay? I had a dream. It freaked me out. I don't want to date you. It's that simple.
Now, that brings me to my question, Allison. Would you like to go on a second date?
No.
Okay. You didn't even let me finish. I was going to offer to pay for it. What if it's a nice Asian restaurant? Chinese or Japanese, something like that.
You know what? You guys have already made fun of me. Enough of this. I got to go.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, Tim, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Sorry,
Tim, stop stabbing girls with samurai swords in their sleep, man.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Ava is on the phone to do a second date update today, and her email said that she went out on the best date of her life. which, depending on her life, could either be really cool or really sad. I don't know. I have to learn more about her life first.
Good point.
Before I decide if that's a good thing. Ava, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad. Thank you for asking. So, you had the best date of your life, huh?
I did. Yeah, it was like amazing. I'd never been out with a guy like this ever.
Okay.
Okay. Have you been on a lot of dates to compare it to?
Yeah, so I've been doing the whole dating app. I'm like in that world, and they're all just really immature and always on their phone.
The dude that you want to call today, what's his name?
His name is Nathan.
Nathan. All right. And what sets Nathan apart from the other dudes that you've been out with?
Well, he is just really mature and has a full-time job, and he...
That's all.
Yeah, I love
Best
that.
date of my life. The guy was like kind of mature and worked full time.
He was normal.
Sweet.
Yeah. I mean, that's where we've come, right? He's employed. Awesome.
Yeah. And yeah, like I was just attracted to him right when I saw his profile picture. I love dogs, and so it was he and his dog.
Oh,
and
always a good one to put for a guy. They know that we fall for that.
Yes. And yeah, we started messaging, and we agreed to hang out.
So your expectations for this hangout were already really high going in.
There was just something about the messages that I just felt like, okay, this guy has his life together.
He was like, he has punctuation and it's so sexy.
Yeah.
Slightly professional.
Yeah. You could spell "your" right,
Yeah.
which is cool. So how was the actual date with him, though?
It was great. So he took the lead. He suggested a restaurant for us to go to. And it was really cool. You could see like the planes, like these small planes landing where we could eat. And it was just really just different and romantic. You know, we didn't like go to a pub or anything.
Right.
And then halfway through the meal, he told me he's actually a pilot.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
You took your panties off right there and threw them at him, didn't you?
He's got a good job.
And he definitely doesn't sound like a douche, because a douche would lead with that right away.
Yes,
You know?
exactly.
Like, yeah, I'm real busy. I'm a pilot. You know what that is? It's where I fly planes.
That's true, though.
Yeah, and I even asked him because I didn't see it in his profile or anything, and he said he just likes to kind of keep it on the down low.
That is
Right.
cool.
Because
Good move.
you don't want to be dated just so that someone can go on a free vacation.
Right. And, you know, a guy in a uniform, you know.
Yeah.
It depends what kind of uniform. Like
not
fast
really.
food uniform, probably not getting you turned on as a pilot uniform. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think the fast food one would work out as well.
Yeah, it's not quite the same.
You guys get like a lot of calls about strange dates. And so like this wasn't a strange date at all because, okay, so we were having a great time. And then he asked me if I would like to experience flying a plane.
What?
Whoa.
He's going to take you up in his plane right then?
Yeah. So we flew over the city. It was so romantic. And it was around sunset time.
Perfect.
What, are you on The Bachelorette or something? That's amazing.
That's what I felt like.
Wow.
You stayed the night at his house or something then, right?
Brooke assumes.
Well, I'm just saying, like, that is a lot of romance
Like,
not
he
to,
earned
like,
it.
make it happen.
Oh, no, not on the first date.
Okay.
Oh.
Wow.
All right. So after he took you up in his plane, was that the end of the date, or did you guys, I don't know, do something else? Visit his castle or something?
Well, the highlight was he asked if I wanted to like take control of the plane. And so I did. I mean, not for that long, but I did. It was so exciting.
I mean, this all sounds perfect, and this guy is not calling you back.
No. And yeah, he was really respectful. We ended the date with a hug. And then we texted the day after. And he said he wanted to see me again.
He
so
did.
we made plans. Yeah, he did.
Okay.
So the day before, he rescheduled. So we pushed it back.
Mm-hmm.
And then he rescheduled again.
Okay.
And then it was like crickets. I didn't hear anything from him. And
that sucks.
So how long has it been since he responded to you?
It's been about a week and a half.
Oh, wow. All right. Yeah, he's definitely blowing you off for some reason. You can't think of anything?
No, I mean, I think, you know, we're both dating, so maybe there's someone else.
Or maybe, you know, he rescheduled twice. Like, maybe the momentum of the date just, like, fizzled out. You know, sometimes that happens where you get so much space between you and that great time you had that you kind of almost forget.
It's like too much separation.
Right.
I don't know. I would love to see him again, but I don't know why he's not. I mean, he's not even responding to my text messages.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song, and then we'll come back and call him and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Ava is on the phone, and she went out with a guy named Nathan. They had the best date of her life, she says. She went out with him, found out he was a pilot, and then after they went out to eat, he actually took her up in a plane, let her fly it for a little while, and then they landed, said goodbye, texted for a little bit, and then he just dropped off the face of the earth, and she hasn't heard from him.
Ooh.
Ava?
Yes.
I'm thinking that like a mild-mannered dude like that you don't realize has a cool job until he tells you halfway through the date and then just disappears. I think maybe the problem is he's Batman.
Oh, God, why didn't we figure that out earlier?
Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, he's probably busy fighting crime right now, and he'll get back to you as soon as he captures the Penguin or whoever he's capturing right now.
Joker.
No?
No, I'm not attracted to Batman. So.
Oh, okay. All right, well,
Okay.
we'll find out. I'm about to call him. Anything else you want to say before we do?
I just want to know what happened.
Yeah. Hopefully it's just a scheduling thing. Maybe it's going to be really simple.
Sounds like
You
a
know?
busy guy.
Yeah, he's a pilot. Maybe he's out flying around. Probably not in a Batmobile, but, or whatever Batman flies.
Got a plane or something. Who
Bat plane?
knows?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to dial this phone right now, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Nathan, please?
Yes, this is he.
Nathan, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Why are you calling me today?
Just checking in. See how you're doing.
Checking in.
Yeah.
I don't know any of you guys.
I know you
Hi,
don't.
Nathan.
Nathan, I'm calling you today because we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. Have you ever heard of anything like that?
I know of things like that. Oh, this is awkward. I mean, do you need me to say something or do? I mean, I don't understand. Why did you guys call me?
I'll explain. So the second date update is where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not talking to them after, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what happened. So we got an email about you from a girl named Ava.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh,
And
boy.
She told us all about your date and said it was honestly one of the best dates of her life, if not the best date of her life.
Not to put
And
any...
then you guys were scheduling another date and you rescheduled twice and then you just haven't talked to her for like a week and a half. So she's wondering if something went wrong.
Look, I'm glad that she had a good time. I feel bad, but something happened in my life, and I kind of had to focus on that for a while. I haven't really been heavy into the dating scene or anything. And
Are you okay?
oh, I'm fine. Yeah, physically, health wise, everything. I just I had kind of a life changing occurrence happen in my life, so I had to focus on that.
So is it one of those things where we could tell her, don't worry, he'll hit you back after time passes and he's figured some stuff out?
Maybe that's a possibility. Look, here's the thing. I just recently got my first job with like a big commercial airline.
Oh, congrats. That's a big
right.
deal.
Awesome for you, man.
Yeah, it's just probably a lot of stress and stuff.
Thank you. I mean, it is a lot of stress, but it's also, there's other things that come along with it, and I put all my eggs in that basket.
Oh, so it's your schedule.
What other things come along with it?
Can you guys please promise me that you're not going to tell her this?
Sure, yeah.
We won't.
You tell us what it is and we won't tell her.
Look, to be perfectly honest, it's the stewardesses. Oh my God.
What?
You guys know the rumors. There's so many. There's young stewardesses that come in. They're all just ready to go. There's so many of them, and they look at you like you're a rock star when you're on a commercial airline.
Oh. Okay, so it's not the busy schedule, or you just want to focus on work right now. You want to focus on as many stewardesses as possible.
I mean, I got to tell you, there's no other profession that's got this much tail.
Okay, one, you guys, it's flight attendants. We're not in 1950 anymore. So can we just...
Okay, flight attendant, executive assistant, stewardess, airline attendant, whatever you want to call them, they're ready and able and willing to go.
Oh my God.
And so,
Wait.
so are you, I guess.
Have you already hooked up with a flight attendant or two?
I mean, one or two in my life, but nothing like this point. Like, I have a friend that's at an airline. Let's just call it Smelta Airlines. He just every weekend he's just a new stewardess every weekend.
I never thought of that.
It's unbelievable.
Wow.
And they get hotel rooms and everything after.
Yeah,
your
you guys.
flight.
Do you guys stay at the same hotel and stuff? So it's
like an Olympic Village situation.
Oh my God!
Wow.
I'm never gonna be able to board a flight again without wondering who hooked up with who that is part of the staff.
I never thought of that.
It's an exciting lifestyle where we're going from city to city all across the world, and everyone's acting like it's vacation all the time. And I just figure, look, of course I want to settle down at some point, but it's just too much of an opportunity not.
Okay. Well,
you gotta sow your wild pilot oats before you settle down.
Exactly. You have to take advantage of being the movie star while you have the opportunity.
Absolutely,
I guess
bro.
congrats. I mean, you're being honest.
There's these parties that I've heard about. They call them bang bang parties.
What?
I've been waiting for years to be involved in this inner circle.
Wow.
Are you being
Well,
for real?
congratulations on making it to the Bang Bang Party circuit.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, Nathan, I do have to let you know something, though.
What?
I told you earlier that we wouldn't tell Ava, and I guess I kind of meant that because you sort of did, because she's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you. Maybe.
Wait, what?
Yep. Ava, are you still on the phone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on the phone.
Ava is here and wants to talk to you.
I'm like speechless. Wow.
I bet.
I am too.
Yeah, bang bang parties.
Ava, oh my God, I had no idea you were listening. I'm so sorry that you had to hear all of that. Why'd you guys do that?
I don't know, it slipped my mind.
Sure.
Dawned on me right now.
Oh my God, Nathan, is that seriously how you feel? You just want to like be promiscuous all over the world?
Well, come on, it's not all that I want to do. That's not who I am. Okay, it's an opportunity. You got to jump on it. It's like going skydiving or going to Australia. You have to be able to live life to the fullest. Come on, if you were in my position, you would jump on that.
No, I would not, okay? What you do is who you are. And when you hung out with me, you said you wanted kids. You know, you wanted to settle down. I mean, who was that person?
That's still this person. That's just this person in maybe 5 or 10 years from now.
Okay, well, you left that out. You should have, like, put that in.
Well, I'm putting it in now.
Wow. I mean, you seemed like such a sweet, nice gentleman the night that we went out, and you're actually just one of those players who just wants to, like, get it on with every flight attendant, or you call them stewardesses. They're not stewardesses, they're flight attendants.
Ava, I'm not a player, okay? A player is someone that dates multiple people at the same time. I don't do that. I have respect for women in that regard, okay? I mean, I'm single when this is happening.
You just went on about an Olympic village? What are you talking about?
Everyone's single when that's happening.
I gotta say, Ava, he has a point. I mean, like, he didn't know that this was gonna happen, and now he just wants to be totally single and hook up with other totally single people.
Right, but I just don't understand why you just couldn't tell me that after we went out on a date.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why you couldn't have just said you don't want to get into anything serious. Why did you have to, like, disappear?
Look, I just got my first job with, like, a big commercial airline. And I wanted to focus on that.
Honestly, I'm just so disgusted. I mean, you seemed like a really nice person, and I guess I was wrong.
I understand you're upset, but I mean, I'm about to go on this venture and then be flying a lot. I'd be happy to put you into the rotation.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Whoa. That is bold, sir.
You just proved my point, okay?
Oh, wow.
Well, that being said, Nathan, would you like to go on a second date with Ava? We'll pay for it.
Good timing.
Yeah, I think that was the perfect time to ask.
Yeah, I don't want to be part of your, like, bang bang rotation parties, okay? The Mile High Club, whatever you people call it.
Well, it's your loss.
I don't think I'm going to be able to go.
Your loss. All right. Well, sorry, Ava, it didn't work out for you.
Oh, man.
No bang bang parties in your future, I guess.
That's totally fine with me. I'm glad I know.
Nathan, thank you for being honest with us. Continued success in your new job.
Yeah, keep flying those friendly skies,
I
bro.
mean, I guess you're doing it for the passion of flying, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
A text in at 78592 says, I'm a pilot and I haven't heard of any bang bang parties. Maybe I'm flying with the wrong carrier.
Yeah.
It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Ava went out with an amateur pilot who took her on a private flight and even let her take control of his plane for 30 seconds. And she said it was the best date of her life. Well, when we got the dude on the phone, his name is Nathan, we found out that he just got hired by a big commercial airline. And now he's living it up and having bang bang parties with hot single airline flight attendants.
He's a rock star in the
Yeah.
sky.
So he said when they first met, he was just like a normal dude who was trying to get a job with a big airline, and he finally got it after they went out, and now he's just living the life of a captain having bang bang parties.
Okay, which, by the way, he hasn't actually been to a bang bang party yet, from what I understand. He just thinks they're going to happen for him.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be disappointed.
She was extremely disappointed that Nathan was acting completely different on their date than he actually is in real life. And he felt bad, but said he wants to take advantage of his opportunity and be wild and single
Enjoy
while
while
he
you can,
can.
buddy.
So he did mention that he would put Ava in his rotation if she was interested, though.
Wow. I mean,
Yeah.
you know what? That is romantic.
She said she wasn't interested in that, though, so no second date. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. Young Jeffrey's Song of the Week is coming up at 8:10.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
It's always good when you go out on a first date and don't spend a lot of money, right?
Yeah.
Especially when you have friends who maybe work in the service industry or something can hook you up.
Oh, I've done that.
Without that person knowing, oh, dude, working in radio, you get so many gift cards and everything else. I can't tell you how many dates have been comped through the sales department here.
No.
Shouts to them. Thank you for helping me out with that.
That is not true. It's you going to a restaurant saying, "Do you know who I am?" and then going,
It doesn't give
no.
me anything.
No,
No.
don't,
It's
sir.
gift cards.
Yeah.
Nate is on the phone with us right now. Nate got the hookup on his date from some friends of his. First of all, Nate, how did you meet the girl that you want us to call today?
We met on Friend Finder, man.
Okay.
Friend Finder.
Nice.
What is that?
It's I'm guessing it's like a dating website?
Yeah, it's kind of like Craigslisty for dating now.
It's very deceiving, seeing as it's called Friend Finder. I would
Yeah.
get stuck on there actually trying to find a friend.
Just someone to hang out with? So you met her on that website, and then what'd you guys do?
She just moved to town from this small little town, and so I picked her up. She looked amazing. I took her out. I showed her around Seattle. I showed her the hot spots. I showed her where I like to party, where she should party.
Mm-hmm.
I took her to a great restaurant with like a stunning view, and we were totally hooked up. I know some waiters there. They totally took care of us, gave us a
Yeah.
table away from everybody.
That's what your email said, is that you knew people at the restaurant. Did you try to impress her, or did you tell them that you had
I
friends
wasn't
there?
egregious about it. I was just they took care of us and made it look like I was a good customer. They weren't fawning at my feet, but if I snapped, they were there.
Nice.
Okay. So where'd you go after dinner then, after you wowed her with your hookups at the restaurant?
The valet hooked me up with the car, and then we went for a little drive around the city again. I showed her some beautiful
Did you say
views.
Did you say the valet hooked you up with a car?
Like someone else's car?
No. He hooked me up with my car. I made it a little nicer.
I was
We
like, that's
committed Grand Theft Auto.
I was like, that's a great idea if you know a valet. And he's like, hey, go ahead and take this guy's Lambo for a little while.
That's a good idea, but no, that didn't happen. We went out for a drive. This is a gorgeous drive home. I took the long way. Took her back to her place, and I was hoping for the invite, and no invite.
Okay.
Did you linger, waiting for her to invite you up? Like, hey, good to see you later, I guess.
Maybe it may have been a baby linger, but it wasn't really a linger. She knew that I should be invited up. And, I was just about to turn the car off.
Mm-hmm.
And then she kind of yawned a bit and was like, I'm pretty tired. I had a long day. And that's sort of when I knew I wasn't getting the invite up.
Okay.
Yikes.
Would have been nice if you had turned the car off and already got out of the car ready to go up there. And then
Your shirt's off as well.
So what did she say to you before she got out of the car?
She thanked me, said she had a good time. And when I said, I'm going to call you, she's like, yeah, do so. Let's do this again, basically.
All right.
And then, I waited whatever. I waited after the first date and then texted her a few times, didn't hear back, called her, didn't hear back, texted her some more, and I was like, what?
Now, Nate, do you think that she was impressed with all the stuff you did for her?
She's from a town of like 50 people. I don't know how she wouldn't be impressed.
Okay.
A night out in the big city. Maybe that was it. Maybe it was too much for her, Nate.
Yeah.
It wasn't an overwhelming date, and I just can't figure out why she wouldn't. I mean, maybe I can understand not getting the invite up, but it couldn't have been a better first date, and I'm a good-looking dude.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
All right, thanks, man.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You know, Nate, I think I figured out what your problem is.
What's that?
I think that the girl you went out with, Leslie, is from a small town, just moved here, went out on one date with you, and then cut right back to that small town. She just, that's why she's not giving you a call back. She ran away.
Yeah, they always talk about the dangers of the big city.
Yeah. Do you think maybe that's it? You scared her out of town?
No, I don't think so, man.
All right. We're about to call Leslie right now. Nate met Leslie on Friend Finder. She's just moved here. They went out to eat at a restaurant that his friends work at, got the hookup, was treated very nicely. Did she know, by the way, that they were your friends, or did you kind of leave that part out and just try to impress her that, yeah, I know people?
I mentioned it, but I didn't make a big deal about it.
Huh. All right, well, we'll give her a call, see if we can get her on the phone and get your second date update.
Thanks, man.
Okay, call her right now.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Leslie, please?
this is she.
Hey, Leslie, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Who?
Jubal? I know that you're new here, but I host a major radio show here in town on Moving 92.5, Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Have you heard of it?
I don't know any stations yet. I just moved here, so.
Give it a second. You'll hear of us. We are
Okay.
major morning show.
Okay.
She doesn't like your humor.
Can I
No, she
ask
doesn't get it at all.
Why you're calling?
Yes, Leslie, I'm calling because you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Nate, and he emailed us because you're not calling him back.
Sound familiar?
Yeah, I know who Nate is.
Okay.
Oh.
Is there a reason why you don't want to go out with Nate or call him back?
Yeah, I just have a policy, no matter, where I am, that I don't date douchebags.
Oh,
Whoa.
that's a good policy
Okay.
to have, Leslie. I support that.
I don't think so. But then again, I'm a douchebag normally.
How
So
would you get dates? Yeah.
what was so bad about Nate?
Nate's just kind of full of himself, and, he thinks he's great. You can tell that.
Okay.
Nate's biggest fan.
Really?
But he's he's just gross.
Really? What did he do? All right, so we talked to Nate about your date, and from what he said, it sounded like you guys had a great time, and you even said at the end of the night that you wanted to see him again.
I just said that because I wanted to get away from him. I wanted to end the date.
Okay. So you just all around, he didn't feel like a good guy to you, and you don't like him.
No, and then after we had dinner, we went, get the car, and he had the valet bring up the car, and then he didn't have a dollar bill in his hand or anything. I didn't see any cash in his hand. So I was like, oh God, is this guy going to be so cheap he didn't even tip the freaking valet?
Mm-hmm.
But I think he did tip him, just not cash.
What did you give him?
Not cash?
Slap on the butt?
No, the guy actually dropped it. It was a little bag of pills.
A bag of pills?
What?
You're saying that you think Nate tipped the valet by giving him pills?
Yes. Honestly, I think he's a drug dealer.
Did he do anything else that would make you think that he's a drug dealer? And are you sure you saw what you think you saw?
I don't think I saw him give the guy pills. I know he gave the guy pills. I saw it clearly. And the guy then, idiot, dropped it. And then, he tried to put his foot in front of it so I wouldn't see it. I was like, guys, you think I'm stupid?
Let me just recap what you've told us about your date, okay? You say that Nate is a douchebag, full of himself, and probably a drug dealer.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, that's it in a nutshell.
Nate, would you say that describes you as a person? Leslie, Nate is actually on the phone with us and heard everything that you just said.
I can't believe you thought I was a drug dealer.
Well, you dealt drugs on our date. You tipped the guy in drugs.
Did you slip the valet drugs?
No, I didn't slip him drugs. I gave him, like, he had a headache. I had some Tylenol in my coat pocket. I gave him some Tylenol.
Right, yeah. Come on, Nate.
Yeah, Nate, just admit it. I saw you.
I just got a text from my friend who happens to be the valet driver, and he just happened to need a little something, and I gave it to him. I'm not a drug dealer.
Oh my!
All right, so you're not a drug dealer, but you did end up hooking up your friend.
Yeah, I gave him something. It wasn't a deal. It was a gift.
All right, Leslie. You know what, Leslie? I was thinking this whole time that you imagined that happening. I guess not.
No, I saw it clearly, and there's a problem with my dates being paid with drugs, period.
I paid with cash. I gave him. That was totally separate and different. Nothing to do with the date or do whatever.
Nate, why didn't you just maybe handle that later? If that's your thing and you want to do that, just go, yeah, I'll hook you up with whatever it was, but, like, I'll give it to
I
you.
didn't want to drive all the way back. I was hopefully going back with her. I was thinking I was going back to her place. I had no time.
Yeah, tip number 1 for good dates, don't sell drugs on them.
Or just don't do anything illegal. Perhaps that could get you both arrested on a date.
I figured I had you roped in well before the valet.
Yeah, and you might not want to be so sure of yourself. It comes off a little arrogant and douchebaggy, I got to be honest.
Yeah, I was going to say, Nate, do you want to respond to anything else that she said? So we got the drug thing out of the way.
Yeah.
Clearly that happened. She also called you a DB. She said you weren't the smartest guy and you're kind of slimy. How do you feel about that?
What's up with that? I'm not slimy. And I'm a great conversationist.
Did you just say conversationist?
Yeah, I think so.
It's honest, but it's
I don't know, but and a douchebag. I've never been accused of being a douchey.
Just listen to the words that are coming out of your mouth. Listen to what you're saying. Everything you're saying is douchebag.
I love the sound of my voice. I've been asked by many people even to go on radio, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Nate, I like the sound of your voice, too.
I can't believe this guy.
I'll tell you what. Let me make it up to you. Let's go out again.
There you go.
Oh,
Leslie, would you like to go out with Nate again? We will pay for the date.
Yeah, no.
It won't cost you a dime. Nate, it won't cost Nate any money. A free second date. We'll send you someplace really nice.
Apparently all dates Nates are free as long as he has the right drugs. So I don't think that's an issue with him.
Well, I was going to say, you haven't seen how I'm going to pay for the date yet. I just said I'd pay for it.